So today's project is to replace the exhaust manifold. Trust me, it's down there somewhere. Now, it seemed like a relatively extensive project. I mean, it's not teabag, but you know, certain things have to be removed to get at that fucker there. So today's duties have brought me to my shop. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not like I have to replace the manifold. I'm pretty sure it's been cracked since I bought the damn thing. I've had the new manifold for a few months now, and it needs to go on. It's no good sitting in the box. It needs to be in there. Yeah, it just seemed like today's the day. I am not making this an extensive video, as there are plenty of videos out on the YouTubes that explain how to actually do this properly. This is more so going to be a fast forward, very cut, edited. I'll bring you in if something stupid or funny happens, or if I'm just torturing myself with some broken bolts or whatever the case may be. Hell yeah, let's get to it. It seems like you're not doing it right. You don't drop at least one bolt. Give it to me. Yeah, yeah. Those are good noises. That means it's letting go. But or breaking. I mean, that's the other possibility. You're hoping it's letting go. Why am I doing this by hand? I mean, I know there are better ways. Those better ways exist here. Oh wow, that's longer than I thought. What I do like to do, if I'm going to share a little tip, is you have a handy cardboard box around, and as you start taking them out, start poking them into your box in roughly the configuration that you're taking them out in. And then you walk over to any sort of handy dandy writing utensil and go ahead and draw my little circle. There's one going to be down here, and you write ST steering pump. Jesus, wow, it's right back to kindergarten all over again. But at least this way, I mean, you're not kicking your bolts around if you're laying them on the floor. They stick into the little things, and generally speaking, when you look at it, the way that you wrote it, that's the way you're looking at the engine or motor, whatever the hell you want to call it. And you give her a little mapping reference point for yourself. So I'm going to continue to struggle with this. When the whole thing finally drops out of its way, you know you've done your job. Oh crap, yeah, there's so much more to go. Oh, this is going to take forever. Alright, and then you disconnect all the various hoses and doobobs and doodads, and then this electrical rail just pulls. Oh, I don't know, I hope that was a good noise. And then the fuel rail just pulls up, and it pulls up. Come on, electrical rail, you're making me look stupid. And then it pulls up. Yep, come on. Oh, it's fighting me. There it is. That's 2 out of 3. That ain't bad. Alright, we need that third one. And then the electrical rail just pulls up. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, you dirty bastard. Alright, perfect. It's progress. Yes. Come on. Big can my ass when you got no pressure. This stuff's worth its weight in gold, I tells ya. So always make sure that in consecutive order you drop every single bolt. If you're not doing it, then you're not doing it right. Just kind of how she goes. It's a lot of finger turning. Again, maybe there's a power tool that could assist me here, but there's something about just feeling the struggle. I thought I had to be a contortionist for the earlier stuff, but when it came to taking that intake off and getting the bolts out from under here while it's over here, I didn't know my arms could twist in those directions. I mean, all in all, it wasn't the worst thing in the world, but wow, I discovered new joints that I never thought I had. So next step here, I gotta undo those flange bolts there. And I am going to be dropping the rest of my exhaust, because I know for a fact the last time I jimmy jammed on it, well, it didn't take too well. It's apparently very difficult to weld on the top side of a pipe when you're underneath and you have no clearance. So lessons learned. I am going to drop the rest and try and fix up my patchwork that I did earlier on, but next step is getting, you know, some crusty eyes here. I feel like safety squints are not going to be enough to engage, so got my... Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Definitely not. Alright. You're gonna go right there. You probably can't see anything, so enjoy. Come on, you almost gave it all away. There she goes. Alright. Is your friend gonna follow along? I should have had that on there, maybe. Oh, we're just spinning around. I think we're just spinning around. Oh. Ooh. Woo. Ah, great success. Very nice. So I got the intake off here. Just comes with a fuel rail. Make sure that everything is disconnected. Other than that, I am going to pull my fuel rail. I know that I recently cleaned my injectors and the O-rings are still at the very least brand new. Okay, shut up, you compressor. But I know at the very least that the O-rings are new, so I should be able to pull this out nice and easy. It was gummed to shit the first time I did it, so I'm hoping this all goes nice and easy. You should just be able to pull them all out on the rail, set it aside. I'm going to take the throttle body off, and I'm going to give this whole thing as good of a cleaning as I possibly can. Scrubbing, you know, scrubbing what I can out of the ports here. You know, general TLC. I have been contemplating trying to paint it lime green, like I did my lime cover, like I did my valve cover. So we'll see. It may just all of a sudden ping and jump to green. We'll see. More likely than not. But I don't know. I did bring. There's not a lot in here. I could maybe, you know, spray the top or something. I don't know. We'll see. I'm yammering on. So now several excruciating. Yeah, definitely. I can't even speak. Several excruciating hours later, I've got this all off. It's all cleaned up. I got the new studs put in. I'm about to throw the gasket on. Got the new manifold sitting there. I cut out all my exhaust. I had to chop it there. That way I was able to pull this out to the front, that out towards the back. For those of you observant enough, as you realize, I did a cat delete. So that made it a little bit easier because I'll patch in a new piece of pipe. The whole reason for wanting to take this off was, again, I did some really shitty welds on top. I know the whole thing was leaking, so at the very least I can do it maybe the proper way the second time around. A little foreshadowing. Ooh, oh, yeah, what was that? Looked pretty bright, didn't it? And yeah, I've got the gasket, so I'm just gonna... Ooh, minty fresh. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, there we are. So, do they give me a label? No, there is no label for inside, outside, right side, wrong side. So, I'm going to figure that out, see how it goes. Yeah. But we got everything cleaned up. Figured I'd bring you in for some hot snot action. I had a couple holes here, so I'm just going right. Oh, excuse me. That was straight coffee. Alright, but I'm going all the way around. Reseal this bad boy. See how this goes. Too hot. Alright, I'm gonna do this for a while. I'll bring it back when I lay down about another 5 pounds of welding wire. This whole project started at, well, it started kind of late, at around 6 p.m. Currently it is 4:02 a.m. Fun. Yeah. So this thing fought me all the way. Don't get me wrong, I was kind of all over the place, accomplished quite a few things. All of a sudden, bam! Yeah, I think it looks pretty mint. So, everything's put back together. Tools are, well, almost cleaned up. There's a gigantic pile over there, but it'll get put away. I do believe I'm all clear everywhere. We're gonna fire it up. Ugh. See how it sounds. I'm gonna make sure to prime the fuel pump. I'll do it twice. Alright, let's fire it up. Oh, right away. Oh, fantastic. Oh, it's fantastic. Oh, fuck yeah. A-class #1. Fucking A. Well, I still have to check for leaks, etc., etc. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Great success, very nice. I know this wasn't exactly the most thorough video. I did skip many hours worth of fiddling around and just pain and agony. So this is gonna be a very choppy video at best, I suppose. But hey, oh whatever, you got to join me along for my ramblings and my project here. It is late. I am going pretty damn loopy, so I'm gonna try and wrap this up. I mean, that sounds great. Don't get me wrong, I'm hearing a bit of engine issues, but oh yeah. Here, let's hear what she sounds like.